I just want to let you know that while Nick did get the hot water turned on last night, the heating system, I don't know what it's called, that distributes the hot water to its little heaters, wasn't on. And the person didn't freaking text me until 2:40 a.m. Which, like, first of all, why 2:40 a.m.? And then, you know, I couldn't turn it on until this morning when I woke up and saw the text. So we were a little chilly last night. Also, the towels, not even big enough to wrap around my body. Okay? So when I take a shower, I like to have something bigger than a hand towel to dry off with. That's just a personal preference. I hope I'm not too greedy with that one. But anyways, we're going to breakfast now. So I got the croque monsieur, and Nick, I don't know what he got, but it looks bomb. Look at this bite. Freaking delicious. Crush that hoe. We're finally getting some true Ireland weather. Do you want to hear my whale call?
Yes.
Come here, little whale.
Do you want to hear my whale call?
Yeah. Come here, whale. Guys, I don't know if you can tell, but the water is quite clear. You see the gull flying? That's to give you some idea of the size. It's a big cliff that we're on. I'd be ashamed if I jumped. This is my kind of gas station. Plenty of milk for the picking. Alright. A little milk taste test, except I already opened it. This is the perfect container. I need more of these in my life so I can take my milk on the go. Not too big. What is that?
It's in there.
Well, it's annoying as frick. Ignoring the semi-truck in front of us, these little towns are so freaking adorable. And they all look like this. And the buildings are colorful. And they have cute little shops and restaurants. It's so freaking cute. Guys, I just... Stop clicking me on the screen, thank you. I just want to let you know that I'm going to polish this off for you right now. On YouTube. This is so stupid. She's empty. Alright, we added like an hour to our drive today to come to Limerick so that Nick could try a lifting stone. This is the John Coffey lifting stone. How many pounds?
It is 407, I believe.
Did you warm up?
I'm about to warm up a little bit, but this is named the John Coffey stone because historically John Coffey was the only guy in the whole region that could pick it up. A bunch of dudes tried, a bunch of dudes failed, and then it got lost in history for over 150 years. It got found in pretty cool stone in the region. So I gotta warm up and see what I'm even dealing with. But this thing is freaking large.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll come back when he's, you know, giving it a go.
This thing is real heavy.
Did you take notes on how other people picked it up?
One dude picked it up, shimmy it to the side, and then grabbed it like this.
Yeah, I feel like that sounds like a good plan. Don't injure yourself doing it. It's not just a stupid boulder. It's a rock. He's gonna be sore for the rest of the trip. Lord, please fill him with the spirit of strength for this rock. And Lord, when you fill him with the spirit of strength, please do it sometime soon, in the next 5 minutes. Whoa, he just threw his wedding ring. It must be because I was talking smack. Oh.
Dude, this thing is heavy as hell.
I'll still love you even if you don't pick it up. Nothing's on the line except your back, so.
I can't do it. Dadgummit.
Rinsing off the shame. Shame! 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 Right, Nick, you can have this back.
Can we still be married?
Yes.
Even though I'm a failure?
Yes. Anyways, look at this beautiful bridge. So nice. Look at that view. I feel like I don't hear people hyping up Ireland as much as they should be. Like, it's kind of a sleeper country.
Abandoned, the subtitle. The lowly quartermaster called Magellan captain rather than captain.
And Doolin, and this place is popping off. Look at all those cars. There's some cute little sweater shops and things, so we're gonna walk in them. That looks sick. Okay, party people, we went to our Airbnb, or we tried to, but couldn't figure out actually where it was. So I messaged the owner, and we're gonna go to the Cliffs of Moher while we wait for a response. And I'm gonna hope that there's a bathroom at the parking lot, because I really have to freaking pee. I don't know if you can see, but the water droplets are literally... I don't think you can on my phone. That is a bummer, but here are the Cliffs of Moher. Aren't they freaking beautiful? Oh, I just got hit. This is freaking awesome. These people are leaning against the wind. another wrong house later, we finally found our place. All right, here's our crib for the next 2 nights. Little kitchen area. Okay. These windows, how amazing. Let me zoom in. Wow, and there's cows outside. Nice little couch, TV, and then bedroom. And I don't want to walk in with my boots on, so the bathroom's over there. Look, the cows are right there. Matchmaking donkey farm. You already know. Look at our pizza. It's time for dessert. Good morning. I need to shower before I do anything, but look at this view. Freaking beautiful. Good morning from our Airbnb. Look at those cows. They're probably thinking, what is she doing? And I'm just looking at them.
She got hot shot.
All right, we have some warm drinks, and Nick, show us the plug. We got here Monday, it's Thursday, we finally got a wall plug. Been charging our phones in the car, but then our other things like my Oura Ring, laptop, stuff like that, obviously haven't been able to charge, so it's starting to die. If you were imagining us listening to 7 Summers by Morgan Wallen in the car, you are correct. Hello, cows. There's someone trying to surf. Oh, I can't zoom in because I'm wearing gloves. Ah, freaking butt cheeks. Ooh. They got that for about 2 seconds. Look at all these barnacles. Everything that's brown is a barnacle. And then all the little clams. Can you see that? That's freaking cool as heck, boy. You have the barnacles, and then where the water got stuck, these little pools. Isn't this cool as heck? And look how far it goes. You can see where the barnacles end, the change in color right there. Look, look. Oh, there's a tiny anemone. Can you see it? Cool as freak, boy. This is so freaking cool. All these little corals and the kelp and seaweed. A tiny little ecosystem. Did you see this rock? Everywhere that's black is clams. Little tiny clams on them. I have to find out what type of clam it is. Look at all these clams. It just keeps going. Coral. You move my rock, it's fine. It was a stupid rock anyways. You think they even know that the beach is right there? Probably not. They can't see over the wall. Look at that guy. Hanging out. Having a good time. I'd give it such good head scratches. Down there, climbed up over here, and now we're exploring. Look at this snail shell I found. Very nice. Go back to where you belong. Look at these shells. Okay, hold on. My gloves, I can't zoom in. Look at that one. That one's big. Looks crazy up here. Like a different planet. And then you turn around, and the ocean's right there. Right up here. Oh my gosh, you can't see because the walls. You could totally see Emily or Mallory wearing this. Oh, I know. There's no red sheep even in Ireland. Look. It has freaking sheep. I really like this green one.
First medium in that style that I think is beautiful out there. Yeah.
I like this one. Can't decide. Back at the Airbnb, and it's lunchtime. Okay, we are headed to the Doolin Pier, and we're gonna take a little boat tour up the Cliffs of Moher. And it's a little rainy and cold. Why is it still doing that? Oh, I am infuriated. Anyways, as I was saying, it's a little cold, a little rainy, but hopefully on our boat tour of the Cliffs of Moher, it will be still beautiful. And we can see some cool wildlife, like perhaps dolphins or whales, which would be cool. Unlikely though. Even more unlikely, but what would be amazing is if we saw puffins, which is what I'm really pulling for, because I think I read that like 10% of the puffin population lives in the around the Cliffs of Moher in like the Irish little islands. So those are the hopes and dreams for today. Nick. We're waiting for our ferry to get here for our boat tour.
See the round head, nose, the mouth, the lips, and the wrinkly. Later in the tour, we will point out the sea stack to you in a different part of the cliff. The tower here was built, it's the top unstable and it falls into the water. Sleep and Buttercup and hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father and you have to die. If you haven't seen it, it's a classic. It went straight to home video in 1987.
We're back from our expedition. I'm walking back and I'm completely soaked. And but my jeans were, well, I have baggy jeans, right? So they're wet. So like every time I step, they like come off and then smack my leg again. So I'm like waddling. And actually, they're so soaked that I wouldn't sit on the seat. So I literally, oh, my dad's calling me. Okay, well, now that I've talked to my dad, I don't remember what we were talking about related to the boat ride, but my jeans are completely soaked, my coat and my hat and my gloves completely soaked, my underwear is also wet and cold on the seat, but you know, and I have my wool sweater that I'm using as a blanket. Guys, obviously you can see I chose the green one. I tried it on again before we left the store, and the people working there were like, yeah, green's your color, girl. I was like, I'm sold. That was enough. That was the little push I needed to get it. So, anyways, we're going to go back to the Airbnb, put on warm, dry clothes. I'm going to wait for the seasick feeling to go away, and then we'll get some dinner, some seafood. So, yes. There's so many of these signs that say matchmaking donkey farm, and I'm so confused about what's getting its match made. Is it the donkeys? Is it humans? It certainly should not be a cross of both. So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try and find out. I googled the matchmaking donkey farm in Doolin, Ireland, and this guy's Facebook popped up. Bennett, get your head out of the way. This is very serious stuff. If you have a couple of hours, come meet me at my pony donkey farm and let me give you a personal tour of my matchmaking and my ant farm museum. And then, guys, call Willie. And these are the only photos that he has on his Facebook page. The only thing that stayed dried were my feet. So let's go to the freaking Flintstones. Okay, party people. We chilled out for a while. Tried to let our clothes dry. Are they? No. My pants still completely soaking wet. The heaters at our Airbnb are just not turned on enough. And it's set in a way that I can't change it. So
My clothes are dry because I wore hiking pants instead of jeans. But that's just a conversation for a different time.
Anyway, so I'm wearing leggings and we are now headed to dinner, and I'm gonna get some freaking seafood.
And I'm wearing my Aran Island Irish wool sweater that I got today.
Bought. Yep.
Pretty fancy.
Made 100% of wool. And yes, so we're headed to dinner. We got the Atlantic chowder and the crab claws. Here's the crab claws and then the chowder. Guys, freaking delicious. We're still crushing it, and we're gonna get this. Guys, this looks incredible. What did you grab? Oh yeah. Guys, this is the view from our bathroom, which is why you can hear the toilet going. Look at these cows. So beautiful. One day I'll have a cow. I'm gonna pet it, I wanna snuggle it, I wanna scratch its head so good. Alright, say goodbye to our beautiful Airbnb. Good morning, vlog. Today, the agenda, we just checked out of our Airbnb. Now we are going to head to Galway for the day and do our laundry there because my jeans still damp and my other clothes stinky. So, and then this afternoon or evening we will drive to Dublin and we're going to spend the night there. And then we'll spend tomorrow all day in Dublin until our flight in the afternoon. Unfortunately, we are nearing the end of this trip.
Compartments. The upper chamber contained a quantity of sand, flour, or an alum.
So cool.
Maintaining them. Their deliverance from the brisk days and frigid.
Okay. Oh, how does this work? I don't know. It just paid right there. Now this is gonna start. Sprinkling. I don't know if you can tell, but it's literally a freaking beautiful sunny day. It's sprinkling. So, vlog. Nicholas is gonna go work out at the gym that's around the block while I wait in the car, drink my hot chocolate from Circle K that we are parked behind, and wait for our clothes to wash. Let me show you. There's just this little tiny laundromat parked behind the Circle K that you can't really see. And so, yeah, we're washing our clothes. Which I will say was quite expensive. It was 12 euros to wash the clothes, and we will have to pay for drying. It is pretty convenient. These little wash me tiny laundrettes are all around Ireland, which is really nice. Anyways, as I wait, let me tell you why you should come to Ireland and what makes it especially better than other European countries. One, tap water, okay? You don't have to pay for water bottles everywhere. You can get free freaking tap water, okay? Save money. Two, free bathrooms. You don't have to pay to go to the bathroom, which is great because that is just a basic necessity, okay? I have to go to the bathroom, and if you don't want me to go to the bathroom on the ground, then you need to make your bathrooms available. Number three, the milk. The milk here, absolutely freaking excellent. It's great, it's delicious, and I like it. Number four, people are very friendly here. Haven't had any problems, and yeah, that's all I can really say. Haven't had any problems, and it's very easy to talk to someone, to ask for help, and do whatever. Number five, I remembered. Prices, pretty normal here. I wouldn't say they're like super cheap, but they're not over the top like they've been in some places, like Norway. Norway was freaking insane. But no, the prices are quite good here, quite normal, comparable to the United States. So I approve. Also, if you want someplace that feels like the United States, come here. Besides all the reasons I just listed, they have McDonald's, they have freaking Papa John's, Subway, freaking Circle K is everywhere, Texaco. Yeah, you have lots of options, so it kind of just feels like the States. Oh my gosh, guys, there's a bunch of rocks in my pocket from Nicholas, and I can hear them in this. You hear that? Nick and I have been doing this thing where we sneak rocks into each other's pockets when we're not paying attention. So these were left behind. So vlog, I just switched the clothes and I paid for 30 minutes of drying. Hopefully they're drying that time, we'll see. And now I'm watching YouTube on my laptop and I found our lunch spot, I think. I'm gonna have Nick, give his opinion. Not that it really matters, but she's done. Let's see if she's dry. Ooh. Yeet. Ooh, feels dry. Real kicker is if my jeans are dry. Yay! Also, freaking I wear these so much, there's a hole. And there's about to be a hole over here. But you know what? I'm gonna keep wearing them. Hey, party people. Nick is done with his workout. Laundry has been folded and put away. Now, we're walking around Galway. We're gonna get some freaking lunch. Ah! My wig. Just kidding. Look at these chairs. Pretty snazzy.
I think I might get this.
The Irish lamb stew.
We would game for
If Alex was here, she would love this brown bread. We absolutely wrecked that hoe. I like this building.
Ed fell in love with a Galway girl, but she ran away.
There's mallards. So cute. Here's the Spanish Arch. Doesn't look too crazy. I think the construction kind of ruins it. Yay.
According to my deep dive into AI, the Spanish Wall, or the Spanish Arch, was part of a 16th century series of walls that protected Galway from attacks from the ocean. It was built in 1584 and has since been broken up into certain chunks. That's why there's only a little bit left of it. But it was called the Spanish Arch because of nearby docking Spanish ships bringing spices.
Finished in 1965. My grandparents are older than it, so I'm not gonna pay €3 to go inside. Not even worth it. My grandparents are greater than that, and I don't have to pay anything to be in their presence. Krispy freaking Kreme. Nice. Oh my gosh, we're in freaking America right now. Got a 4-pack, absolutely crushing it. 30 seconds down and we're on the second one. I believe that's called the Irish. Very underwhelming. What the? Clon McNoise Monastery. Parkour. Walking through this little graveyard. because Nick wants to pick up some lifting stone. Look at these flowers. Not seeing the lifting stone yet. We cannot find the stone. He is going to be so sad. That's a sad man right there. Alright, here's our little Dublin studio apartment, I guess you would call it, because everything's in one room and then the bathroom's in there. Goodbye, Dublin Airbnb. Alright, party people. We just parked in Dublin, left the Airbnb. So before we go to the airport later, we're gonna go explore. Irish breakfast. My friend Kim said I have to go to the library in Trinity College, so that's what we're gonna do. It's sold out. I didn't know that the library was something you had to get tickets to. Thought it was just like a library, you just walk in. So, taking the L. Sorry, Kim, you didn't get to see that. America, freak yeah. Okay, well, we just went into Urban Outfitters. It was 4 stories. I've never been into one before, but I liked it. And I would go in one again. Unfortunately, the dresses I tried did not fit. But anyways, I didn't take many videos because it's time for us to start heading to the airport. So, we are on a time crunch. Just dropped off our car, the second white one. Our flight has been delayed for who knows how long, but luckily, Nicholas got us Burger King. So our flight was canceled, so we're figuring out what we're doing instead. Look at all those people waiting at the Lufthansa desk. Ridiculous. Alright, well, this has been an absolute mess. They've had, basically for the first, I don't know how long, no one at the Lufthansa desk. Finally, there's people, but they're still waiting for stuff from the hotel airports. But they said we could book a hotel and get reimbursed, and I confirmed with like an agent online that we could do that. So we booked a hotel and we're gonna get reimbursed. We made it to a hotel and I feel car sick from our Uber. But anyways, another night in Dublin, unexpected, but it'll be okay. And the guy gave us a double bed, which is nice because originally we had 2 twin beds and a room with the sea view, although it's too dark, so we can't really take full advantage of that. Anyways, Easter, Resurrection Day. Let's go, Jesus. Amen. Here's the view this morning. Breakfast. He's dying. Horses. What the heck? I don't think you can see them. I'll have to get closer. I think it's safe to assume that it's low tide right now. Had to walk pretty far out. Right, vlog. We're back from walking on the beach. Let me show you our room. Here's our bathroom. Floors are heated, which is really nice. And Nick got the shower to work because this morning the water was only scalding. So I thought I wouldn't be able to shower. But luckily, I married an amazing man. Okay, here's extra bed. Here's all bed. We did snuggle, if you want to know. Here's Nicholas. This little area. And then if we were open the curtains, there would be a sea view. But as you see, there's a person out there, which is why the curtains are not open. Say goodbye to this view. About to go to the airport. We're getting Burger King, and you can get Guinness here at the Burger King. That's hilarious. I got chicken nuggets and onion rings, and we're sharing a chocolate shake. We're on the plane. We just boarded, and we're in seats 1 and B and A. Sorry, I took my notes like that. Look at this fine young man with the paw on the console. Why do you have a paw? I keep burping. Why do you have a paw? He's just holding on for dear life. Okay, I made him self-conscious.